when I first read the script, which is ASI, I think it is everything. It is everything that every town or every unique town would love to talk about. I mean, ASI, it entails a whole lot about this town, the beliefs, then everything in it. I mean, you cannot watch this movie and you not get anything specific in it. Everything right there entails everything, the tradition, the people, how they perceive things, and as in everything, every ASI, everything. You know, I find it like it is something that suppose we couldn't take part in this. I think it will be very bad for us, because I feel like we are the one telling the story, and this is about us. So it is very good that this project is right here, right in this town.
I happen to be the father of ASI in this TV series called The Legend of ASI. Yes. The story has to do with ASI being the only virgin selected by the oracle or whatever to replace the traditional priestess who passed on, to the detriment of both parents. Me, the father, and my wife, Holali. Holali dreads her going to learn trade or continue with any form of education, because she knows that the daughter is a virgin and might be selected by the oracle to replace the priestess, because we in our family are related to the priestess, which she doesn't like. So she tried everything to push her daughter into marriage, which the daughter does not like, because she feels she doesn't want to be like the other girls in the town who within some 2-3 years they are married with multiple kids, to some of them not having fathers because nobody is responsible. And me, the father, also wants to feel good that my daughter is not like the other girls who got pregnant without marriage. So I spent all the money I could get to put her through training to become the #1 hairdresser in the whole land. But alas, it rather ran everybody's ambition to a ditch when she was selected to replace the traditional priestess, what some would call fetish priest or priestess.
I fell in love with the script when I was given the script, because I realized that I would get the opportunity to speak my mother tongue, which is Iwi. And the role I was assigned is to play as Delali, being the mother of Holali, the sister to Holali. And the role I played, I fell so much in love with it, because I realized that for so many years I was pretty envious of my sister, but I couldn't let that out, even though the gods of the land had all the rules and regulations we had to comply with. But some way, somehow, at the bottom of it, I was envious of her. So if you want to find out what happened between the two of us, please stay glued and watch ASI. It's coming soon.
read the script, I fell in love with it because it resonates with my tribe, my culture. I mean, I'm an Ewe, so Marina and ASI. ASI means hand. And so now, working on the costumes, because I'm an African, every script I work on, I always find ways and means to fuse in a little bit of African in it. And so reading this script ASI and knowing that it has to do with going back to my roots, I felt like, oh, I can't wait to do this. So I wouldn't say it was really challenging for me because my roots, as I said, my roots is like coming from ASI's story. I'm kind of connected to ASI's story, kind of partially. And so I already know how we behave. I already know what we wear, how we look like and everything. And so working in hand with the director, with the color palettes, I mean, it was, to me, it's really cool for me. I wish to do more, to even do more, like, because I couldn't wait to see how this whole thing will come out. And it's really beautiful. So yeah, I really say, wait and watch out for the magic we have done. I mean, this is not like the everyday stories you see on I love me, I love you too, but this is a true life story that, you know. Yeah, so watch out for ASI.
I am Boko. Boko means the chief priest who is in charge of Agude Shrine. And all the girls, the female you see, including my acolytes, are all under me. I am in control. Yes. When you talk about experience, I think I've experienced a lot. Though as an old actor, trying to bring color to art to color, at the same time I have learned so much here. I have seen the other side of filming where you travel the kind of long breast of a country going to shoot a movie, maybe for a just 1 minute movie, but you go very far. But here in the case of Agude Shrine, under the auspices of Governor from Production, we have come this far, all the way from Accra. What I'm experiencing here, I have not had one before. Yes, though I am a country runner, what I mean to say is, as much as my job as an actor and event planner is concerned, I run around a lot. But on this film, to get to this very Agude Shrine to act this TV series or of a movie, I came all the way from Accra, jumped onto my car, drove through, got to Sege, turned to Bato. I thought it ended there. I had to continue to Mepe, still in the Volta region. We go to the river and I met something else. You have to cross the river on a wretched canoe. Not you alone, but with other crew members and actors and actresses. You cross the river, get to the bank, that is the other side of the river, walk towards the bush. You had to be at the back of the bike, some of them tricycle, and all of us were loaded at the back of the tricycle, overloaded. And here was another wretched tricycle that will not move easily. A wretched one, of course. And back in the village, we call it temdodo. Temdodo means crawling like a tortoise. And we go to almost the location. The location is not motorable again. You all have to, we call it kagdi. You walk and walk and walk into the bush. And lo and behold, we found a village, an isolated village, deep down in the bush, and had a very serious river around it. And for my experience, my little experience about adventure, I realized that even this river could have some crocodiles, wild ones, in them. And that can even walk or tiptoe onto the people in the shrine or in the village. And frankly speaking, my people in Ghana, this experience here is that kind of a weird one. Very, very adventurous, very fearing. And I think that we need to pat the back of the director, the producer, the production manager, the cameraman, I mean the DOPs, the props, the lightmen, the grabs. And I think that we need to pat at their back. And I want to say that Ghana Films is going that far. Is going and going and going, and I know that the sky is not the limit.
When the director called me, he gave me the script. He said, Dede, you speak Ewe. I said, oh, I understand the Ewe, oh, but when you are speaking it, that one there, it is mixture of Gary Soakins. So then he said, oh, don't worry, you mix Ewe and English. Ah, we come on set. First line, second line, put some more English. No. Pure Ewe. I say, eh? Pure Ewe. Master, I am not an Ewe. My mother is from Nugu. My father is from Nugu. My lineage, nobody is an Ewe. But you have taken it, so you have to learn on the job.
Well, I've worked with a lot of production houses, crew, cast, and I'll say this particular crew and cast, it's like they know what they are about and they all go for it. They are goal-getters. They want to achieve something. Knowing very well that this time around there's a lot of competition out there, and the kind of cast that is on the set too are not new. All true. We have the legends like Akwaaba, Ejani, Asiedu, like myself, and then many others that will join in later. So I'll say the cast, the crew especially, are good. They are cool, they are down to earth and very, very understanding and supportive.
They are very, very amazing. Yeah, everybody is unique in their own way. So, and I believe in this industry, you're supposed to learn how to work with human beings. So if you don't know how to tolerate people, I'm sure on this set you fight every day, like every blessed day. But it's been amazing working with them. It's quite an experience. It's my first time working with some of them, so I mean most of them. So it was like trying to get to know new people, but we survived. So far as we survived, that's all matters.
I am so stressed. See my face. When I came here, I was so bronio. But look at me, running in the bush,
things pricking you and all. See, master, it's not easy. If someone tells you that, who be trusting there is your boy, oh, brother, to tell me,
So, crossing the river, I have an experience where I made a canoe sink. So, crossing the river just brought back those memories. So, my first time, in fact, every time we were crossing the river, I was shaking. I was really nervous in crossing the river. I remember once I got this vim. I wasn't in a life jacket. So, instead of me to take the life jacket, I didn't take it though. Then I was doing videos and everything. And I sent it to my father. My father fought with me for not wearing a life jacket, but well, it's all part of the experience. And crossing the river, yeah, it was scary, but that memory is also very important.
And there's one thing I wondered about this production. They chose no other language, but they chose Ava, which I call it the Heavenly language, the language that belongs to Jesus Christ. Yes, take it or leave it. This language Ava is from God, the Creator Himself, and it's from Jesus Christ. This is the language of Christ. And the language when we speak is full of favor. They chose to do this very production on Ava land, which means that they have seen that kind of a huge potential in the Ava land. And this is purely Ava, no English. I am talking in English, but the whole thing was in Ava, or it's in Ava language, which means that they have seen the reason and the beauty, the reach to sell the Ava as a whole. And so I want to encourage all my Ava film producers, all other language speaking film producers, to go into the Ava language. Come, some of us will help you explore. Some of us will help you reach far with the Ava language. And I tell you, with the Ava language in production or producing film for the mass to watch on the screen, yeah, it is good. It is good. So, thank God we happen to meet a lot of Ava's young men, old ladies who are citizens, indigenous of this land, and they are doing it well, including myself. It is all because we Avas knew so much about film production. And we believe that through medium of language, film production can reach very far, to the extent of selling Ghana as a country. So leaders, ministers, the MPs, assemblymen, all other political offices holders, please, I entreat you that when the young ones approach you, those with the companies and industries, when they approach you to sponsor of a location, of a transportation, or enemies, please do well to give them a helping hand. Spend your hard currency, give them the resources, help them in all other aspects, and let them reach far. Let's sell our tradition, the Ava tradition, the Twi tradition, the Gan tradition, all other tribe tradition, and let's sell Ghana to the diaspora. And there they will see the beauty of the country Ghana, where we all belongs to. Salute you all. Thank you very much. God richly bless you. It has been Afo Ete Agbama BSA EKKG Akakavo Eroji Urokogo. Yes, Atanya Terema.
I will urge a lot of people to watch this TV series because it's one of a kind. The story is completely different. There's suspense. And the next twist and turn leaves you wanting more. Even though this is just the first episode, even in the first episode, there's suspense. So I think everybody to get glued or wait seriously to hear the announcement or for the adverts or promo to run, to know the date on which it will start running. So hey, watch out for a new me with my beard.